First gold sponsor, ShapeDiver, so Mathias Höbinger has 5 minutes of glory. Thanks again for being one of our sponsors.
Excellent. Good afternoon. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Carlos. My name is Mathias Höbinger. I'm co-founder and CEO of a company called ShapeDiver, which offers enterprise-grade services around Grasshopper. Our focus as a company has shifted quite a bit over the years, and if you've seen one of our earlier presentations, you might have seen when we demoed things like product configurators or some online AEC tools. But today, since I have only 5 minutes and I'll try to stick to it, I'll just tell you about the 4 basic services that we can offer to anyone working professionally with Grasshopper. And then if you want to see any demos or how any of these things look like, just read it outside in our booth, and I'll be happy to show you whatever is of interest to you. At the core of our work at ShapeDiver is our backend infrastructure. We've been running Grasshopper as a service in the cloud for over 8 years now, continuously perfecting that, and now we're serving hundreds of customers and users at the same time continuously. And we're often asked in that respect how what ShapeDiver does compares to Rhino Compute. And I think a good comparison would be to look at the space of web hosting, where Rhino Compute would be a great and fantastic server application, whereas ShapeDiver corresponds to a full hosting provider with all the bells and whistles around it. Basically, we've solved all the issues you don't want to deal with when running Grasshopper in the cloud. We have servers that respond automatically when they fail. They're redundant. They allow for continuous zero downtime deployment of updates. We have a dispatching algorithm that deals with load balancing and makes sure we serve every request as fast as possible. We have caching using CDNs and making sure that whenever a solution has already been computed, it doesn't have to be computed again. Our system is fully auto-scaling, so it scales up and down with demand. And it's fully secure, so we have a full-scaled permission system that makes sure no one sees your IP that's not supposed to have access to it. So basically, our offer is that if you want to run anything based on Grasshopper, it's just supposed to work 24/7 and out of the box. That's what our backend provides. Second, on top of this backend, we've built a management layer, our platform, that allows users to upload their Grasshopper scripts, work on them with them anywhere from mobile devices, look at them using AR and other tools without having to run Rhino or Grasshopper, and crucially also allowing you to share them with others. So let others, collaborators, co-workers, customers work with their models as well, and even publish them to the whole wide world out there. For any script uploaded to ShapeDiver, you can control who gets access and what they can do with it. Either just see visualizations or download computation results, or even download the Grasshopper file itself. Your collaborators don't need to know anything about Grasshopper to work with your models. It's just a simple web interface that they can use. And our iframe tool is also a part of the platform that you easily embed all of your Grasshopper files directly into any website, online shop, or things like that. Third, very important aspect of ShapeDiver, we think that a Grasshopper-based cloud system only really makes sense if the data flows easily in and out of it. So we strive to make it as simple as possible to interface with our system and run Grasshopper from whatever application you're working with. Initially, our customers primarily build 3D configurators using our APIs and our 3D web viewer. There's now a couple of hundred of those tools out there. And over the years, we've made that simpler by adding SDKs for TypeScript and .NET, for example, but also building new APIs to access your models. But more recently, we've also made a push to collaborate with partners directly to bring Grasshopper to our online tools. So recently, we've integrated with Autodesk Forma, one of the first integrations with Autodesk Forma, so you can now access your Grasshopper file and work with them directly from Forma. We've just finished a prototype with a similar tool called Giraffe. We're working on integration with Speckle, of course, and then we've just last week finished the first prototype of integration into Victor, a really cool platform that deals with engineering applications built in Python. Really friendly guys, by the way, and they're also exhibitors here, so I'll make sure to pass by their booth as well. And separate from that, we also built some tools that make it possible to use our Grasshopper, our platform, in conjunction with some desktop tools. For example, we directly integrate into Illustrator now, so you can choose geometry in Illustrator, pipe it through our platform, work with it, and bake back into Illustrator or Rhino. So that's number 3. And the fourth important thing I want you to know about ShapeDiver is that we're a team and we're for hire. We've been, as you've seen, we've been building all kinds of tools based on Grasshopper for many years now, covering pretty much every aspect that you can think of regarding that, and we love new challenges. So whether it's applications built on own infrastructure, or you want to get up and running with your first random compute implementation, or just want a really efficient, well-written Grasshopper file, all of these are things that our team can do, and if you're interested in any of that, I'd be happy to talk to you about it just out there. So if you are building something cool with Grasshopper, or you want to build something cool with Grasshopper and want to talk about it, definitely make sure to come by. Also, again, there wasn't many visuals here, but there's tons of visuals out there. We have all of our tools that we want to show you. And also the integrations that I mentioned. So if any of that interests you, please pass by our booth. And just so I don't forget it, we're also increasing our team right now. So we're hiring new Grasshopper developers first. So if you are working with Grasshopper and you have a developer's mindset, then also make sure to come by and talk to me. Carlos must be proud of me. That's one point. So I think